Hello all, welcome back to another video and welcome to Sammy G's World of Cinema. Today on the channel I'm going to do another physical media update and I thought I would do this just to get back into the swing of making like more future videos and stuff because I was away at the weekend. I went back to my mum and dad's and I had a great time, spent some quality family time with my mum and dad in Berwick-upon-Tweed. Had a great like family time and stuff, and I watched some movies and had chicken dinner, did some more reading, and it was really good, and it was a really good family time indeed. So I just thought I've got a few things here that is it's not like a mega haul video or anything, but I thought I've got a bit of a decent stack together in order to make like a physical media update. So without further ado, I've got a few DVDs, I've got I think I've got a couple Blu-Rays and I've got a couple 4Ks and then the rest of VHS. The first one I'm going to show, and we're going to go straight off the bat now. Ryan kindly passed this DVD copy of this on to me. He watched it and he really enjoyed it. I think the film, it's like based off the actor Max Schreck, who played the original Nosferatu in the 1922 version of Nosferatu, and that is Shadow of the Vampire. I'm really looking forward to checking this out. I don't believe this had a Blu-ray release over here, but the DVD is really good as well. So thanks very much for that, Ryan. Tyneside Cinema did show this recently, but I didn't get around to seeing it at the cinema, so looking forward to checking this one out. And got some nice artwork as well. So that is Shadow of the Vampire, and you've got John Malkovich, Willem Dafoe, Catherine McCormack, and Eddie Izzard. So that is that one, Shadow of the Vampire. Looking forward to checking that one out. Right, the next 3 films are all Newcastle-based movies. I thought I wanted to get more into like Newcastle-based movies and just to see what films I haven't seen that's based in the Northeast as well. And this one was recommended by the awesome Simon Robson. Cy Robson recommended this one to me, and he says it's a really good like comfort movie and something, a bit of a light-hearted movie, this one. So I picked this one up on Simon's recommendation, and that is a film called The One and Only. So this is meant to be a pretty good like light-hearted, like rom-com, I think, set in Newcastle. So I'm looking forward to checking this one out. Justine Waddell. So and then you've got Richard Roxburgh in there as well. I think he was in Moulin Rouge. So I'm really looking forward to checking this one out. I think it's going to be a pretty good light-hearted movie, in a nice pink case in there as well. So that is The One and Only. Football related movie that I wanted to check out. I've heard pretty good things about this. It's from the director of I think it says the director of Brastoff, which is a movie I absolutely love. And it's also a film called Little Voice, which I've never seen. So looking forward to checking this one out. It's got Tim Healy in there, who was in and Kevin Whiteley, who was in I'll Be the Same Pet, and I think Alan Shearer is in there as well. So this is one that's going to be a good could be a good Sunday afternoon viewing, and that is Purely Belter. So I think it's about 2 lads in Gateshead that are after like a season ticket for Newcastle United. So this one could be a good watch as well. So that is Purely Belter. Now, just a couple of Blu-rays, and this one is also set in Newcastle in the early 60s, and this is a film I discovered through Roy at Blu-ray Movies. I remember Roy talking quite highly of this one, and yeah, it's on the Vintage Classics label as well, who have done some great British movies, and that one of which I just watched over the weekend. It's called Fright, with the beautiful Susan George in there. Woof, yeah, she's bloody beautiful in that film, you know, and great movie as well. But yeah, I did want to pick this one up because I know Roy spoke really highly of this. Like many of us, Roy being a trusted judge when it comes to movies and that, I picked up this film called Payroll. I got this one off eBay. I think it was about £12 with postage, so it wasn't too bad for that one. And it is in the shrink wrap still as well. So yeah, this one's meant to take place in Newcastle in the early 60s as well, so I'm looking forward to checking this one out. That is like Payroll, and it's yeah, like set like 10 years before like Get Carter, which that is correct because this is 1961. Get Carter was 1971, so yeah, there we go, that's Payroll. And I was just in Cramlington earlier today, and I went to look at the British Heart Foundation shop in Manor Walks shopping centre to see if there was anything I fancied, and I have never seen this film. This is one of many Steven Spielberg movies I am yet to check out. Empire of the Sun, which I picked up for £2, was really happy with this one, and I've heard great things based off true events. It's got a young Christine Bale, I think it's his first ever film, and then there's like John Malkovich, Miranda Richardson. Yeah, it's got a pretty good cast to this one. So yeah, and like John Williams does the music for this one as well, and John Williams just being one of the all-time greats when it comes to like film scores and that. So yeah, that's Empire of the Sun. Really looking forward to checking this one out. Sun, 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 here it comes. Sun, 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 here comes Empire of the Sun. So yeah, looking forward to giving that one a watch, and for £2, I couldn't say no to that really. So that is Empire of the Sun. And just a couple of 4Ks now, guys, and these ones I got on like separate days, like and stuff. Sadly, one didn't come with the slip, so I guess I kind of slipped up there. See what I did there? And that, I'm sure that slip would have definitely take cover. Some of my shit jokes say lol. But yeah, basically just on the lookout for a slip cover for this one, but still happy to have it, and that is Rocky IV on 4K. Coincidentally, Rocky IV on 4K. And yeah, I watched this last month. I did talk about some of the Rocky sequels that I watched for the first time in my February watches video, and Rocky IV being one of them, and I thought this was a fantastic viewing. Had a great time with this one, and I can see why a lot of people put this in high regard as their favourite of the Rocky sequels. Some people even say this is their favourite Rocky film, and I totally get it, because it is a really good viewing, this one where Rocky takes on Ivan Drago. And I did watch the director's cut of this one as well, because I think it adds a little bit of extra layer to it, and like flashback sequences. So yeah, really happy with this one, Rocky IV. Having such a great time with the Rocky film series at the minute. So yeah, that is Rocky IV. Thankfully, this one did come with a slipcover, and yeah, I will definitely talk more about this in my March watches video, everything I've watched in the month of March. But I will just say, guys, I did had a pretty good time with this one, despite this film is considered to be the black sheep of the Rocky film series, and it is It got absolutely panned by a lot of people and that, and I think a lot of critics didn't reckon too much to it either. But I had a pretty good time with this one. It's my least favourite of the Rocky films, especially the ones I've seen, but I've only got really Rocky Balboa to go back and revisit now. But Rocky 5, yeah, this is probably my least favourite, but still had a pretty good time with this one. I enjoyed it. Yeah, Rocky 5 on 4K. As I say, I don't think it's a patch on the first 4 films and Rocky Balboa from memory, but I still had a pretty good time with this one. Still really enjoyable, like Rocky training up Tommy Gunn, you know, like, and obviously, you know, like Tommy Gunn is obviously, you know, like, you know, he is getting like training and that, and yeah, like it, you know, like he goes from like strength to strengthen that, you know, like, and yeah, just rivals with some of the, you know, like other, you know, like boxing heavyweights champions in this film. But yeah, really, really quite enjoyable film, this one, Rocky 5. I don't have a problem with this artwork or anything. However, I think it would have been nice if these did come with its original like poster art, in my personal opinion, but I still like the new exclusive artwork and stuff. So that's Rocky 5, and I will be getting hold of Rocky Balboa fairly soon, and then I will be making my way through the Creed movies, which I have seen each of the Creed movies only the once, but well overdue rewatch. And now we're going to get into the 4Ks. And now we're going to get into the VHS tapes. Now, just before I get into the VHS tapes, guys, tonight's live stream, I'm going to be on Ollie's channel again. And this time we've got Roy coming back on tonight's live stream, and we've got James Movie Mad is going to be on, and we've got a couple of other special guests as well. And all these live streams on Ollie's channel so far have been fantastic. They've been a great time. So I will put a link to tonight's live stream, and I thought I would give a bit of an in-plug into tonight's live stream, because they've been so much fun, these Monday night live streams, and that's a bit of an in-plug to tonight's live stream. So without further ado, for the VHS tapes, hey, what do you say? I'm gonna pick up some more VHS tapes, checking those VHS tapes out while figuring it out, adding them to the ever-growing Sammy G collection, and they're gonna be treasured there forever, watching those VHS tapes in that VHS TV, and it's what I truly believe. And watching those VHS tapes are being added to the collection here on the channel today. These I got at the actually, my dad kindly got these VHS tapes when I was back in Berwick. Yeah, like the Far Place charity shop in Berwick upon Tweeds does have like a VHS selection as well. And thank you very much, Dad, for picking these ones up for me. Another one to my 007 VHS collection, Tomorrow Never Dies, with Pierce Brosnan. Really good to get this one. And VHS in pretty nice condition as well, so that's Tomorrow Never Dies. It's another nice addition to my Star Trek collection and stuff. And this is the full length TV movie Descent of Star Trek The Next Generation, so I'm definitely looking forward to checking this one out. And there's data on the cover there, and yeah, real looking forward to checking this one out. Star Trek The Next Generation, I can't lie, guys, is a bit of a blind spot for me in regards to the TV series. I did really enjoy watching First Contact, Generations. I quite had a fun time with Resurrection, but Nemesis, oh my God, I thought was pretty pants, in my opinion. But the other films with the next gen crew I really have enjoyed, and I'm looking forward to eventually working my way through the TV series as well. So that's Star Trek The Next Generation, and then I think there's just a couple of episodes on here as well. Seems to be one with Sherlock Holmes, I think in the style of Star Trek and starring Data. So yeah, there's a couple of Star Trek The Next Generation episodes on there. So yeah, that's really nice to have. Star Trek The Next Generation. eBay purchases now, and this one I've got a feeling is eventually going to get the Blu-ray or 4K treatment, but I thought for now it's still really good to have like the VHS edition, even if I do eventually get, that's if it does eventually get a Blu-ray 4K edition, I will still keep the VHS because it's still lovely to have. Even if I do get like an upgrade, say if I get like, you know, like a Blu-ray or a 4K of a title, I'll still keep the VHS, or even try and track down the VHS version because it's still nice to have. And that is Redbeard from Akira Kurosawa. Really looking forward to checking this one out, guys. Absolutely love Akira Kurosawa. Fantastic director. I did rewatch Rashomon the other night, and I really enjoyed it. Probably enjoyed it a lot more on rewatch because I was a little bit underwhelmed by it on first viewing, but I had a better time with that film on rewatch. But yeah, Redbeard, real looking forward to checking this one out on VHS. Got it for a pretty good price off eBay, and the tape is new and sealed there. So yeah, real looking forward to checking this one out. Kind of going into this one completely blind, guys. Don't really know too much about this one. So that is Redbeard. And then these 3 VHS tapes were all from the same seller, and I got my original intention was just to get the one title, but I thought I would see what else this seller is offering, and he had a couple of other VHS tapes that I've been meaning to get hold of for a canny while now, and they were for a pretty good deal as well. Both Harrison Ford movies, and I know this film Roger at the Flix Files, is it? He did a really good review of this, retrospective review of this last year, and that is a film called Fanatic. So yeah, looking forward to checking this film out. Roman Polanski, a bit of a notorious name, but to separate the arts from the artist, still looking forward to checking this movie out at some point. And it's got Harrison Ford. And what's really cool about this, and woof, look at that, blue VHS, so real looking forward to that. Blue VHS is perfect for an Evertonian, and it most certainly is. So that's Frantic with Harrison Ford. Looking forward to checking this out. I have heard about this movie for a long time, but just never got round to it, and yeah, it's meant to be a pretty good film. I know my very good friend James JT at the movies is like one of the biggest Harrison Ford fans out there. So James, if you're watching, yeah, do let me know your thoughts on like either Frantic or this film, because I know James is a big Harrison Ford fan, and this is the film Presumed Innocent. So yeah, in this lovely big box edition again, and on one home video there as well. So yeah, great to have. I absolutely love these like big box editions, guys. Really good to have. So that's the film Presumed Innocent. And then another film, and this was also from the same seller. And my very good friend Warren at Goose's Movies has spoken really highly of this film, and I've heard really good things about this film. To be fair, Jodie at Jodie's Movie Realm recently spoke really highly of this film, so I'm really looking forward to checking this one out. It's also set in Newcastle as well, with a great cast of Tommy Lee Jones, Sting, Sean Bean as well. So yeah, looking forward to checking this one out. And that is Stormy Monday. The Arrow Blu-ray of this, I think, is out of print now, but I was just happy with the VHS tape for now. And again, even if I do get the say the Arrow Blu-ray of this one day, I will still of course be keeping this VHS edition for you know, like a nice VHS copy of it. But yeah, really nice original artwork on there as well. Fantastic stuff. Even actually before the live stream tonight, I might even chuck one of these VHS tapes on and watch one of these before the live stream tonight. So yeah, great, in great condition there as well. Absolutely brilliant. And I've heard pretty blinding things about this film as well. Really looking forward to watching it. So yeah, that is Stormy Monday. Coincidentally, this video I am filming on a Monday as well. So yeah, and the last one, I don't know too much about this film, guys, to be honest. I know the I think the DVD is not so hard to track. Sorry, I know the DVD is as easy to track down, and I don't think this ever got a Blu-ray release over here. But I was still really happy to like get this VHS copy of it, and yeah, I think it's one I'm gonna really enjoy as well. I've looked at the premise, and it is one I'm eager to check out, and it is in this nice Warner Home Video big box edition, and that is a film called Stand and Deliver. Don't know too much about this one. I did look a little bit of the premise, and yeah, it seems quite interesting. So that's Stand and Deliver, of course. Also Adam and the Ants song. So yeah, excellent stuff, guys. Really looking forward to checking this one out. And again, also in on this blue Warner Home Video VHS tape as well. So yeah, guys, that's the last one for this video, Stand and Deliver. So guys, those are all the VHS tapes, the Blu-rays, DVDs, and a couple of 4Ks that I have recently added to the Sammy G collection. And I just want to take the time, guys, to say thanks ever so much for all of your continuous support on the channel. I really do appreciate it. Do let me know in the comments, guys, have you seen any of these titles, and what's your thoughts on them? And I would love to know all of that good stuff in the comments down below. Do you own any of these in your collection? And have you got any favourite titles that I've showcased here today on the channel? So thanks for watching, cheers for stopping by, and until next time, I'll see you for the next video. Bye bye.